But yeah, man, it's kcyoungbone, man. Your country cousin, Mississippi. We all the way in here, and we're now rocking with Key to the City podcast.
Yes, sir.
I keep on building you up, you keep on breaking me down. I keep on feeling like you got me stuck on a merry-go-round. And I'm tired of getting dizzy from the spinning. I got vertigo from this merry-go. My emotions so unbalanced, my feelings is challenged. Meditating cause I know retaliation only furthers the damage. It's like every other day we have a misunderstanding, but I just miss how we plan to have all our business handled like we don't hear each other speak no more.
What's going on, kinfolks? Yes, sir, it's your kinfolk Yoni. We right back at it. Welcome back to the Key to the City podcast. As always, man, appreciate everybody that's been supporting. Whatever you're doing out there, liking, sharing, commenting, telling your homeboys, your homegirls, we sure appreciate it. Thanks for voting us best local podcast in the city this year. Hey, we ain't gonna disappoint you, man. We got our foot on the gas and the necks. We just gonna keep pushing forward, providing you with quality content, quality guests. And today is no different. We got one of the hottest MCs in the city right here. And he really can go toe to toe with anybody straight up. I ain't just gassing him up. The man has many styles. What you want? You want some bars? You want him to sing? Or you want him to do both? He got no, he laughing, man. He got everything he want.
Oh my God!
He first debuted with his project in 2016 titled Pennies and Thoughts. He followed that up with Pennies and Thoughts 2 in 2017. Dropped a single called Dreaming in 2018. And then he hit us over the head in 2019 with another project entitled Soul Separately. And if you hadn't been checking, this month he just dropped another EP on us on Valentine's Day entitled Love Letter. And it's a play on words with that. It's Love Let, L-E-T, Her, yes, H-E-R. So we're going to find out more about this cat, how long he been in the game. You understand dig that? So without further ado, boys and girls, ladies and gents, let's welcome the guy they call Kountry Cold, my dog, kcyoungbone. What's going on, big bro?
What's happening, man?
I can't complain. How your day going?
It's going pretty good now, man. I ain't even tripping, man. Like, all the energy I've been getting, especially, I ain't never been introduced that cold.
Hey, boy, I be getting proud of my introduction, boy.
Man, I'm telling you, boy, that's tough there. I mean, at Paige show here recently. Yeah. Buddy, AJ, I hope I said his name right. He gave me a hard intro, bro, but I think he just killed it.
Hey, holla at your boy,
man. Don't respect to my dog, it's love, but hey, that one right there was tough, man.
And a lot of that shit come off the brain, man. I just like to...
I can tell, bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, I can tell. Bro.
I just like to make the guests feel worthy, which they are, and I don't slack on that. I put a lot of effort into my craft, man, just like y'all do, so I don't shortstop on it. How long you been in the game, bro? Professionally trying to get it in?
2016. When Pennies and Thoughts came, when you were talking about Pennies and Thoughts.
That jump was hard.
Man, I appreciate it. But like I had been rapping, but it was just like, you know how you hang with people and you be playing around. And so like it started in college, like 05. I went out there, I really signed to play football and all that kind of stuff. That ain't work out, anyhow.
I can see you got your swole on.
No, man, it just be eating good.
We kind of look like brothers on the slick,
on everything. Look, I was talking about Jewel Kid and my sister, bro. I was sitting there like, bro, probably kin to me. On everything. My family, I got some gray. Yeah. My grandma gray, bro. Like
in the Simpson County?
On everything. Like, I'm trying to think, man.
Cause you from Card?
Yeah, it's called Thomastown. Yeah.
Thomastown, okay.
But yeah, like really most of my family from Newton though. That's what I'm saying. So we going back that way, Jasper County and all that.
Yeah.
So I was tripping out there too, bro. That crazy you said that. but yeah, man, 05. Anyway, the little football stuff ain't work out. I had some misunderstanding with the coaches and stuff. So I ended up kicked out of the athletic dorm. Okay. Yeah, but I ended up having an academic scholarship, so I ended up in the academic dorm, so it kind of worked in my favor. So
what's up, man?
Yeah,
brains and athletic skills.
Yeah, it was an accident, but yeah, bro. And so my roommate, not to put his business out there, but he had just got in trouble. So it was just a random occurrence of events, bro. In the world, he had to have a roommate, so I needed a room. Right. So you know what I'm saying. So I ended up in the room with him, and so. First day I walked in, bro, he was huddled over like a little laptop, and I could hear him saying something.
Mumbling.
Yeah, mumbling, but I don't know what Buddy doing. He had headphones on, so I ain't want to disturb him. I just put my stuff on the bed and left back out. I went at home with my little girlfriend or whatever at the time, and so I come back, Buddy's still right there. So this time I just had to tap him on the shoulder. I was like, bro, what going on, man? I'm your roommate. He was like, I already know you, bro. You play football, and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, well, I told him my name. He told me his name. So I was like, man, what you doing? So the whole time he making a mixtape, bro. So my roommate, he really the one that put me on like the rap. We was using Cool Edit Pro.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Cool Edit Pro, boy. I remember them days.
Man, Fruity Loop with
Fruity
the beat.
Loop,
Yep, he made the beats and everything. That was my dog 3, man. I was trash. Bro, I was trash, man. All I just, we were just rhyming. And he was like, bro, it don't matter what you say, just get it out. He was like, I can tell you frustrated and stuff, And so yeah, man, so just credit to him, bro. Like, that's really how it started. See, I didn't even know. I didn't even care nothing about that. But like my dad was musically inclined. Like he professionally sung gospel back in the day with like the Mighty Kings of Harmony.
Okay.
I didn't know none of that. I didn't know nothing about it. He was a pastor, so I grew up in the church. I hear him sing, and everybody talk about how good he can sing. So I didn't find out about his professional career for real till like last year, bro. Like, and he died in 06. You know what I'm saying?
My condolences, big dog.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And so like when I started rapping, even then, I wasn't talking about nothing, just random crazy stuff. But my patterns were so different. To like people around the yard was like, they was actually listening to that trash, man. Like I'd be embarrassed, bro. Like I'd pull up somewhere and they'd be like, bro, you ain't told me you rap. I'm like, God, there's a reason why I ain't tell you I rap, man. It's trash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, bro, just keep going, just keep doing it. And see, like I never was talkative. So that's really how I said, whatever I wanted to say. But then I didn't really know how to express myself, really. I was just, like, I mostly mimic like 50 Cent, like Wonder Shopper. I rap over, his beats and stuff like that. But it just got me used to the craft of everything. And so, like when life kept going on, bro, like I said, my dad ended up passing. That messed me up. Like, so I just crashed out. I just went to doing everything I ain't had no business doing.
Right.
But the one thing that I never stopped doing was making music. And so we was recording on a Walmart microphone, the little long little joint that come out and you sit it right there by the computer.
Yeah, it got the bass at the bottom.
Yeah, bro. Quality terrible, man. I'm talking it's distorted. We redlined left and right, and so I never forget, man. This was like the MySpace days. You remember MySpace?
Yeah.
Bro, I got on MySpace because the girl I was talking to then, like, man, I don't even want to keep talking about the girls, but bro, that's just what my past is, though. I can't lie. That's why I put that EP out like that. But anyway, man, she was like, you need to make a MySpace page. And I was like, man, I don't, do that kind of, internet stuff. Cause I didn't want to be seen at the time, cause I wasn't always right. And so, bro, I had this song called Peppermint Fresh. I'll never forget it. And she put that song on there, and it got a hit. And that was during the time Puff Daddy was making a band. And so he had I don't know if Conrad was his manager or what, bro, but dude named Conrad DeMars, cause back then it wasn't nothing for them stars to be on there for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause it wasn't oversaturated like it is now.
Yeah.
So dude shot me a message, man, like bro, I check your song out. Y'all we having a showcase in man, what was the name? It was somewhere in Louisiana, bro. I never been there, never heard of it, none of that. And so I was living in Vicksburg at the time. So, the bridge right there. And so I had a little money in my pocket. So I was like, bro, don't be playing. Like, y'all set me up, me to come down there, y'all rob, just anything. Right. I was just thinking crazy, bro, because that's how life was, was going at the time, because that's what I got myself into. Yeah. And so I hit up my big cousin, bro, like, I don't know if you heard that song, Nightmare. I got on,
I was jamming that earlier.
Yeah, the song I got, Nightmare, when I be talking about my OG got so many strikes. That like, he really that. So like, I hit him up. I was like, bro, look, man, the dude hit me up on MySpace talking about come to Louisiana, bro, to this little showcase or whatever. And so he was like, what you want to do? And so probably about 2 hours, taking about 2 hours to get there. He pull up. We throw everything in the car. We go down there. Sure enough, bro, it's legit. Like, we get down there. they got a whole little panel. So, bro, mind you, I'm from Thomastown, like, it's country. Like, I ain't seen nothing like this in my life, bro. So I'm nervous now. I'm scared. I'm worried about forgetting my words. And so I get on the stage, and like, they was like, this is what I was telling you about. You know, I can hear him. This dude I was telling you about. He's like, do your thing, bro. So I'm like, man, I don't even know what to say. Like, bro, I couldn't even introduce myself or nothing, bro. I'm talking about straight froze up. Man, like to kill me, man. I'm talking about tore my stomach up, bro. So look, I'm sitting on there, bro. And I ain't never told nobody.
Yes, sir. We got that exclusive in the film.
Bro, on everything, man. I can't even believe I'm putting it out there. You told me to be myself, bro. Like,
hold on, let me make sure I'm getting scared. The damn camera gonna stop. We rolling like a mom.
We rolling.
Yeah. Go on, tell it, bro.
But yeah, bro. And so, man, look, I'm sitting there a cool 3-4 minutes not saying nothing.
Yeah.
And so you can hear him in the back, like, you know, they probably getting on him, like, you know, hype this dude up.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I ain't got nothing to say. Drop the beat. That's the only thing saved me. So, like, now that's kind of what I'm known for. Like, when I get up, I just be like, I don't really want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
You doing that?
Yeah, bro. Like, cause I go blank. I really go blank. And like, once I warm up, I can talk. But like most of the time, I don't even know what to say. Cause before the performance, that's all I be thinking about is performing. How I'm gonna move on this word. Who I'm gonna look at on this word. I really have to map it. So when it comes to all the interaction, when it's time for me to perform, I just be like, damn, either I'm gonna focus on this or I'm gonna focus on that. So, bro, when he dropped the beat, I came back to myself and I performed the song. Like, everybody's in there, you know, bobbing their head and stuff. And so, only thing messed up with that is like, the Conrad dude, the show took off. With the making of the band. Right. So, like, he just got further and further out of contact with him. And so, he had a dude up under him that was steady kind of reaching out. But during that time, man, I got so full speed with what I was already going on with. Then my OG got locked up. Damn. Yeah. He went away for a while. And then my brother ended up getting locked up. So I was just out here stuck, bro. And like, I had one kid then. So it really didn't affect me no whole lot, like, far as my finance. And so I just started looking at my life like, bro, I gotta do something different. And so went through this whole little transformation, got a job, cause like I grew up logging. Cause like I say, we country, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Putwood, a lot of people probably ain't gonna know that when they.
I know what you told me.
Yeah, I already know it. I already know it, kinfolks. I know you know. Right. Well, yeah, man. And so I had a lot of experience, with my hands, like working with my hands and stuff. And so I went and applied for a maintenance job. I ain't know. Now I finessed the resume. I had a little college education, knew how to, and got on with Tyson, bro, and I was doing maintenance. I did maintenance for like 3 years, or refrigeration. And it was straight, man. Bought a house, but I was in Vicksburg. I ain't know nobody though. You know what I'm saying? And so I ended up getting sick. And so that was a whole nother thing going on, for me. Like, I had never been sick before, and I ended up with high blood pressure and stuff like that. I had a bad episode at work, so I had to leave the job. So now, bro, I ended up having to move back home where I'm originally from. And like, my mama is old, like she's an older lady, like elderly. Then my older brother that lived with me, he handicapped, like had a kidney failure and stuff. So
your pops bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So everything fell on me.
Right.
And I'm terrible. I'm in a terrible state, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to deal with all that, and I couldn't, bro. Like, and I just knowing myself with all the wrong stuff, end up having another child. And so, like, out of everything that was going on, I kept making music though. And so I ended up not working, and so like that's when I got to trying to figure it out, like, man, what I'm gonna do? Like, man, everybody locked up, so that ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously. And so I'm like, I gotta figure something out. And so I like, this music is cool. I ain't making no money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and instead of taking money out of my pocket to do it, but I just love it so much, bro. That's the only thing I got to channel, like, how I feel, for real. Cause that's when I started learning how to say what I'm really going through. And see, that's really when Pennies and Thoughts 1 started. You know what I'm saying? That was like Bro, that was like 2012. I started working on that first project, and so like my partner, I had a partner E7. Like that's like my original producer. And it was crazy how me and him met. We knew each other our whole life. He a little older than I am. So we went to the same school, which shout out to Thomastown, which it was an attendance center, bro, K through 12. I ain't lying, bro. K through 12.
All in one building.
All in one building, bro. You ain't there with your little cousins. but it's love though, cause you know it's a family environment. Yeah. And so I'm a kid, but I see him in high school doing his thing. You know, he got the car, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I knew him from back then, cause like he always been like somebody that was like doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you look up to people, and so everything go full circle. He just pull up on me, cause I worked at the Tyson back at home for a little while. And he was over the boiler room. He was a maintenance man too. That's what I'm saying. It's just crazy how everything worked. And so he just pulled up on me one day, man. Like he was like, "Man, what you finna do?" I was like, "I ain't finna do nothing." He just out the blue like, "Man, you know I be making beats." I'm like, "How am I supposed to know you make?" How am I supposed to know you make beats, man? And so I was like, "That's your way of breaking the ice, you know, cause that's how I am, you know." Like I just call something out, and like he just bust out laughing. He was like, "I knew you." He was like, "You gonna listen to him?" I was like, "Yeah, I listen to him." So bro, on the real, I'm like, "Man, this finna be poop." You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm gonna listen to my dog, cause you know, I always knew he was a move maker. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, he what was he riding in, bro? I'm trying to give you the whole picture, bro. Like
Monte Carlo. Them niggas love the Monte Carlo.
Man, look, he had one in high school for real though, and a Cutlass too, I think.
Oh,
but that ain't what he was in. He was in the work truck. That's what it was. He was in a 204 F-150, bro.
Yeah.
And I hopped in there. And he was like, he said, "I'm gonna tell you now, like he's way more country than I am. Like if you looked away, you wouldn't even think it was him talking." And so he's like, "I'm gonna tell you now. Everybody else told me they wasn't worth nothing." So I'm like, "Oh, here we go." You know what I'm saying? He finna burn my ears up with some trash. And so he was like, he said, "But one dude told me though." It was a dude named Corey Beamer, man. But Corey heard me playing Peppermint Fresh in the break room one day. So he had heard me rapping, you know. Cause they didn't believe it was me. But I was trying to tell him like, bro, I got like real songs, you know what I'm saying? And so Corey was like, he said Corey told him, "Man, E," cause his name E7, you know. And so he was like, "Man, E, I'm gonna tell you, if anybody around here can rap on that, it's bomb like that." And so that's what made he was like, cause my real name Tamaya. So he was like, "Tamaya, you know how you know how your peers is." And so he pulled up on me, man, and like when he pushed play on that CD player, bro, it was a Panasonic CD player.
Crucial.
Real life, bro. Real life, man. And he hit play, bro, and that beat came on, and I was like, I ain't even let him know that I liked it. You know, I just was sitting there listening like, dang, that boy cutting up, you know, cause I'm expecting it to sound like Jeezy or, you know, whoever was hot at the time. But he had his own sound, bro. He had his own sound. He had his own, like, digital fingerprint. Like, you could play a bunch of beats at the same time in the same room, and I can hear his over everybody. Cause you know he just fit me, man. And his first beat I rapped on, I had a song called "So They Say." That's like the first video I ever shot. It's terrible. And but yeah, man, me and him started rocking like that, bro. And so, like I say, throughout the time, I just kept making music. And so he kept making beats. And so for long, he just was looking at me like, "Bro, what you gonna do? Like, you for real?" Or he's like, "Cause it's getting to the point where I just be riding around listening to you." You know, he was like, "And I love music, so if I can listen to you, you worth listening to." So he was like, "You need to start believing it." So it's like, bro, I had so many people that saw me, but I was so blinded by what I was going through. Cause every day I wake up, bro, my mama telling me how she feel bad or how her back hurting and all this, you know what I'm saying? And she want to retire, she getting ready to retire. Then she had to have a knee replacement. So like I gotta take care of my mama like a baby. Mind you, I got 2 kids. Then my brother's sick all the time, so I'm back and forth, you know, to the hospitals with him because he having a lot of trouble out his access ports and stuff for his dialysis. So bro, I'm talking about I'm an octopus, dog, just boom, just full circle, bro. Like The whole time, I kept making music.
It was like therapeutic for you then.
Bro, it saved my life, dog. It still be saving it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's how I got into it, bro. Like, I know I took you way,
Nah, that's good.
way over there, brought you way back over there. But yeah, man, I'm just not getting a while open up about stuff like that, cause that's how people always be like. They be like, bro, we can look at you and tell it's so much to you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't say nothing. I was like, listen to the music. But that, like, everything in my music, bro, it just, I try to make it the way you like to listen to it, but bro, I don't hide nothing. I be laying everything out in the music.
I can tell
bro.
that off of, when you got serious about it, who were some of your early influences as far as artists that you looked up to, or were there any?
I don't, you don't want to say it wasn't none. You know what I'm saying? Cause people take it the wrong way, but like, it really wasn't though. Cause when I started doing music myself, I was all I listened to, cause I was trying to make sure I wasn't trash. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was trash, so like I can't get another trash. Yeah, I don't want to be trash. And so like I kept wanting to get better at it, cause like that's how it always been. Like that's my attitude. Whatever I do, if somebody watch me do it, I want to make sure I ain't waste their time. Like that's with anything I do, bro. I don't care if I sold Avon or picked up cans. Like if you saw me selling Avon and picking up cans, you might be like, bro, if I ever sold Avon and picked up cans, I want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's just the way I am, man. And so I didn't really pattern myself after nobody. And like I would hear people and I would like them. You know, like I was fans of people, but like for us when it came to like, oh man, I want to sound like that, or I like how he did that, so I'm gonna put that. I ain't really never did that before. But like I have to say like Crit, of course, cause you gotta pay homage to Crit. And like I like the way David Banner moved. So like now stuff like that. Now yet like for his influences and like Nip.
Of course.
Man, bro, like to me, that's the most relatable artist I ever.
His whole grind.
Everything, bro. Everything about that man, bro. I'm telling you, like it felt like I lost a family member, bro.
So
I was sick, dog.
Man,
like,
the whole
bro, I'm still bothered, bro. Like I don't even like talking about it now. You see how to sit up and everything, bro. Cause, man, it hurt, bro. Cause like, it's like I never met him, or I knew I would never meet him. But it was like if I just knew if I ever got a chance to get close to that dude long enough to talk to him, it was gonna be like talking to the mirror. I knew, you just knew that, and I ain't never really had no other artist that made me, like that. So that's why I say I can't really just, say like no influence. But I done had a lot of people help me as far as me believing that I could do it, stuff like that. So I count them as influences though. But a lot of them local though, like local people like Black.
Shout out to Black.
Oh yeah, all day, man, on dollar, as he say. But
I think the first time I heard you, because I just got back from Houston. I was out in Houston for 5 years. I moved back.
Oh, okay.
Saw you perform at Indie Music Week, and I was like, man, this guy right here got balls. That's what made me go out and check the music. The most recent one.
No, I'm talking about which performance. I opened up with Jewel at the distillery.
I missed it then.
Oh, yeah. Sure did. I remember when you came here, but sure did. You sure did.
I was taking pictures of that.
Yep, sure did.
So the one at Hal and Mal.
Yeah, see, now that was, I was actually on the card for that one.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. Like,
what was that experience like? That was your first time performing for Music Week?
Ever, bro. Ever. I'm just glad I know Jules, cause Jules threw me in the fire that first night.
Yeah.
And so she was like, and then this how she do me, bro. Like, she don't give me no preparation time. Like, bro, it's like
my girl Jules, man.
Bro, if it ain't the same day, it's like late, like early in the morning, late, the night before. It's probably like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I get a text, bro. We performing Glen and Gold tomorrow night at the opening of the indie music week at the Cat Head Distillery. I was going anyway.
Yeah.
And so when she tell me that, I'm like, what?
Why? Super hard, man.
How do she even know she got that kind of control over me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, bro. So when I pull up, man, bro, I walk in there, all these people moving around. It's so organized. You gotta get your little name tag. I'm overwhelmed big time, bro. I'm trying to keep my cool, cause you know people like, what's going on, bro? You know I've been listening to it,
right?
And it's just shocking, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
they listening, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, I love it, man, cause I've been making music. It just seemed like I've been making so long to me, and nobody even really cared other than people that just, you know, gotta see me every day, so they ain't finna just, you know, put me down. And so, bro, when I went in there and performed with her, it was to my benefit because it got all my nerves out. Right. And so, by the time the week progressed, by the time it got to the concert time, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this what it is. So, like, I was like, man, I'm ready to go in and see what. And then what really just, like, the straw that just broke the count back, if I was going to have any nerve or any jitters, bro, like, the one thing that broke it was sound check. I had never did sound check before neither, because, you know, I'm green, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, bro, I get in there with Coke.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I get in there with Coke, Bob Street, Run, Dono, and, dog, man, somebody I don't forget, man.
Damn, Mac.
Yeah, but see, now I already knew Mac, though. That's my dog, there. But Luck was in there, which I already kind of knew Luck, too. But, man, Coke and Vegas now, man, oh, my God, man.
Gonna be ready, man.
They terrible, and they won't let you not be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like about it, because they could tell how, you know, I came in, and Coke was like, bro, what's wrong with you? You know how they talk.
Yeah.
You know, I just, bro, what's wrong with you? I was like, bro, I'm just chilling. He was like, no, bro, you hanging with us. You gotta give me a little jack time energy. You know, like, bro, if you with it, I gotta feel it, bro.
Right.
And so, like, that man helped me through my sound check and everything, cause I ain't know nothing, bro. And like, Coke just was on some like, come here, bro, this how it go. And man, I love that dude, man, for that, man.
Shout out to Coke, man.
Yep.
Before we get into your project, but I want to know how you and Jules came up with the Glitter and Gold joint.
Bro, nobody knows this story, bro.
Nothing exclusive. How let you, boy?
Bro, for real. Like, nobody know this. Nobody but me and Jules. So this how it happened. Now, check this out. My other partner, I'm glad you asked, because my other producer, SKMG. All right, shout out to him. So, he made that beat. And, bro, he made that beat in like 2017, maybe. And when I heard it, I was like, bro, this the one. He like, man, that ain't even finished like that. You know, it's like, I was like, don't finish it then, cause you're gonna mess it up. You know, that's just what I told him. Like, he be getting so mad. He like, bro, I'm telling you, I was gonna put, like, leave it alone, leave it like it is. That beat need to be mixed, bro. They hate me for that. I be like, no, it don't. Like, I'm like, when I hear something, I know this how, like, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That beat ain't mixed or nothing, bro. Like, that's exactly how it was when he brought it out the computer, and that's exactly how it was when I first heard it. And so, I dropped that verse on it, that same verse, bro. That verse been on there since then, like since 2017. And so,
still relevant.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy that it is like that verse really is that old. And so, I just sit on it, cause I was like, it needs something. It ain't there. It ain't there yet. And so I just threw this whole, bro, I threw a hook on there that was so trash now that I know that it turned into Glitter and Gold. Yeah, like it was called I Need Time. That was gonna be the original name of the song. M-Dub had shot a promo video.
Shout out M-Dub, yeah.
Yeah, for it, bro. And she just did that out of love, cause we did like a little photo shoot for my old lady.
With the original hook.
Yeah, but we cut it off before that. Bro, I cut it off before the hook. Cause I knew that hook wasn't it. And so even then I didn't know that Jules was gonna be on it yet. Cause originally my brother Jay Sky was supposed to have been on there. But Sky went to Atlanta. And so what happened with that was like he had sent me a verse, but then we got mixed up and sending it back and forth, so it didn't get mixed. Then he was in the process of doing his album, and so I just left him alone because I'm the type of person, I know how bro he, I know what he finna, I know how hard he going on his. I ain't finna be distracting that man cause if I ask him, he gonna stop doing what he doing and do it for me. But I'm like, nah, bro, you in a whole nother market. Like, bro, get to it. Like how I know you supposed to get to it. So I just left it alone. And so me and Jules I don't even remember how me and Jules met, bro. Like I really don't. I can't even remember that part.
Yeah.
And we had already done, like when we met, we met on some like, what's going on, bro? I listen to your music. I'm telling her the same thing at the same time. It was that weird. And so I was like, man, look, we just need to do a song together. And so my same partner, SKMG, he made this beat. I don't even know if you heard that, bro. I gotta send that to you in a minute before I leave. Cause it was over like an old school sample. Mm-hmm. And so we performed it. Like I'm talking the next week she had a show. She was like, bro, you wanna do the song? I'm like, duh. And we performed it with a band, bro. I had never did that before. Right down the street at Concrete. We was at Concrete. Yeah, bro, we
Shout
did.
Out,
bro, it was so hard, man. Oh yeah, he be showing love, bro. I love him, bro, too. Yeah, he's man, dude, so cool. And so, bro, we performed it, and everybody liked it. You know, it had the vibe, cause that's when Hire was. Mm-hmm. Oh God, bro.
Out of here.
Man, it was like being at one of them, like how you see TV, them rock concerts with people. Bro, them people jumping around. Man, everybody know the words to the song. They be screaming to the top of their lungs. Bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm looking like, man, I got a song with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this crazy. And so, after we performed it a couple times, I was like, man, you know something? I said, I'm going to text it to you. I ain't even going to talk you, you know, that's how I ain't even going to talk you deaf, but I'm just sending it to you. I sent it to her. She texted me back. She was like, man, you spitting on this. I was like, yeah, that hook. I don't like that hook. And so she came up with a hook. Mm-hmm. Just cause, you know what I'm saying? She knew I didn't like it. And so we listened to her hook, but it didn't have the way we was rapping on it. It didn't match it, man. And we were so frustrated with that song. And I'm sitting there just sitting on it, cause like I was like, you gonna drop it? She was like, I don't, bro. I said, man, it's that hook. I said, hold on, just like that. Mm-hmm. I turned it on. I was riding, and I turned it back off, and I just started humming, bro. Like I was leaving. I just dropped my baby girl off. She live in Newton, and so from Newton to my crib is like an hour. So I'm like, if I don't come up with nothing in an hour, I'm gonna scrap the whole song. Yep. You know, that's why I said, bro, about 15 minutes I had that hook. So I was just humming and just.
That's how I gotta be most times.
Yeah,
bro,
I'm telling you, bro, and that's exactly like it wasn't no real planning. Yeah. It wasn't no we sit down vibing and all that kind of stuff. Cause, bro, and then that's another thing I was about to tell you too. Every song on every project you ever heard, I came up with it in the car.
That's how it be, man.
Oh God,
just ride mine, just
bro, on everything, bro.
You like, where the hell am I going? I forgot.
Bro, on everything, dog. And see, like the way Pennies and Thoughts 1 and 2 came about. It's like I say, you know what I was telling you about, and see, I went to Alcorn too. Okay. And so that's 3 hours from my crib. Mm-hmm. So during all that process of what all I got into and all that, I ended up dropping out of school. Mm-hmm. So here I am, 3 kids later, bro, 28 years old, 2015. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go back to college. I don't even
like my life, boy.
Bro, I'm telling you, look, I don't even know what made me. I just woke up one day like I'm gonna go get my degree. Mm-hmm. And so, bro, I would drive from my house to Alcorn Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so during that long drive, I ain't got nothing else to do. Right. And so that's how I started, you know, creating songs like on the move, like in the car. And see, that's why people be tripping off of. When they see me come in the studio, I don't have nothing wrote down. I don't have, cause I done got so used to, I can't write it while I'm driving, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to, I don't have to write it down. And so that's how I came up with all my content, bro. Like, I came up with that hook within 15 minutes of dropping my daughter off, bro, cause I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like that's how I felt, bro. Like, cause just, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. I love all my kids' mamas. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gave me my kids. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it was just a matter of like I'm just reflecting on everything. Like, bro, I thought that was gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like. But my grandma told me that. Like, she really told me, bro, everything glitter ain't gold. Like, when she saw what all I was going through, you know, like my kid, bro, like, I'm there. Mm-hmm. Like, whatever they got going. I ain't with their mamas or nothing like that, but whoever they mama with, they gotta understand. Like I'm, hey bro, move out the way. Like in love, I love you too, nigga. But bro, I'm daddy now. Like that's what it gonna be. Like we just gotta know each other. And so it was just a bunch of little incidents at the time, bro. And I was aggravated. I just turned that beat on, and it was like maybe I should pray for my soul. Cause lately I've been feeling so mad. And bro, when I heard the beat, I was like. Oh, you know how you
I got one.
Yeah, man, look, I pull it on the side of the road. I let the one down rub like, oh, let me call you. Then I hit up on the phone, and I was like, I'm finna send you a Snapchat video. And so I, you know how you do the little snap, and I was rapping a hook, and she was like, bro, that's it. And so I went back. I went to shout out to Cool. I hit Cool up. Cause he know how random I am. He like, man, bro, let me see if I got room to put you in. And I just booked the session just to do that hook, bro. Man, when I put that hook on there,
out of here.
Over with. I didn't even know, but I didn't know what it was though. I just knew I had a song with Jules that we made together. Like that's what really mattered to me. But man, when people heard that song, bro, and the way they responded to it, I was like.
Yes, sir. That dropped fire, man.
I appreciate it.
And that brings us all the way to 2020.
Yes, sir.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, my God.
You dropped the EP.
Yes, I did.
Love Letter. What was the motivation behind that, man?
Oh, my God. I just gave you an intro to it. hey,
you going through it.
Boy, you a smooth interviewer, bro. I ain't laugh. Ooh, those segues ain't got damn seen, man. Everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's like who didn't break my heart? You know what I'm saying? All of y'all.
You, and you.
Oh, and her in the back. Man, bro, I'm telling you, man, like, bro, I done been through so much, like, with women, man. Like, if you name it, bro, I done been through it.
Yeah.
And so, even at the end of all them days, it's just like how I just said a while ago. I love all my kids' mamas, cause at the end of the day, I wouldn't have my kids if it wasn't for their mama.
Respect.
Yeah, and so the problem is they know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they just know it, cause they know how I am. They know how I used to be, like my little reputation or whatever. Like I wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't bothering nobody, but everybody knew I was going. But for them to have that kind of like place with me to where they know they can do stuff that everybody, like the average person can't even get an idea of that, bro. Oh my God, they pick days, bro. I think they be having meetings sometimes, bro. And they'll pick days to just, and it be little stuff because they just know me. And man, it just be crazy. And so I just find myself like just reflecting on it, like, oh, bro, like I don't regret my kids and that. But I wish I would have been more conscious of what I was doing, you know, when I was doing it. Cause, bro, like, it like I just looked up, bro, and I got 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got the same mama. Like, it's crazy. Like, man, I gotta go here, pick this one up. Go pick this one up. This one might have practice or something. Bro, burn up, man. I'm talking about burn up, burn out. Then every day I gotta make all these phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Trying to check on everybody. This one go to this school. That one go to that school. And it's just like, I'm thinking like, man, I'm way smarter than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause all the women now, they good women. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing against them or nothing like that. Cause in a way I feel responsible for changing their lives like that, you know. But even though the man always get the bad rep, bro, you can't make no baby if they don't let you. You know what I'm saying? They don't like you to say that or admit that, you know, they don't want to admit that part, but that's what the whole album is about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say love, let her get away with this type of stuff. Cause I love them so much to where you're not gonna get no reaction out of me for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, I accept the L. You know what I'm saying? Cause I created the L. Like at the end of the day, all that is my fault. All I had to do was say no or not even, you know, involve myself. You know what I'm saying? So everything that come with it, I accept them consequences, bro. Like the child support, like they try to be mad at me about just little petty stuff, bro. Like, and I just be looking like, I drank the water out the ocean to make sure y'all straight. You know that, I know that. Like, why would you bother me about that little, you know? But I know what it is. It's just they be looking at their life like they had their dreams and aspirations, it's like our sidelines.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, so I just respect it.
It's a powerful project, man.
Appreciate
Definitely
it, bro.
move your boy. I'm jamming that jump right now. Key to the City podcast. We got my kinfolk, kcyoungbone, and the thing.
Yeah.
Before we let you go, man, I be asking all the artists this, and I've been slipping. I forgot to ask Jewel last about it. I want you, but I asked Dollar. He struggled with it for a minute, but he came through. Give me your top 5 artists, Mississippi artists. They ain't just got to be from Jacksonville. Mississippi artists, not including yourself.
Oh God. That's a terrible question, man. That is a terrible question.
It's good and terrible.
Golly. Man, bro. Just 5 of them?
Just 5, man. I don't need no bonuses, no ties, no consolation prizes, none of that.
Bro,
It ain't no shade. It just who coming
Oh,
top of
no.
the line.
Oh, they know I don't care about them being offended about it because they know how I feel. Ain't none of them colder than me. I tell them that all the time. Look, me and Coke were just playing. That's how ironic it is, bro. Coke was, when I told you I was over there with Dollar, I had to do it first with Dollar. And I'm getting ready to leave out, and Coke walk in. And so, like, man, every time I see that dude, man, that dude give me pure trouble, bro. But,
no particular order.
but yeah, just for, like, Coke for sure.
Okay. Got one down.
And see, shout out to Portia Cooper for putting me on Coke.
Shout out PC.
Yeah. Man,
She about to join the team.
Bro, there's so many people around here that just they show me love like that. Like Coop showed no one, bro. Yeah, but Coop put me on Coke. And man, like when I heard Coke rap, I'm like, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all ain't told me, bro? And then, and I ain't saying it's nothing against the people.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, bro, like if you got somebody like Coke,
You should be on larger player.
bro, and he from the capital.
Yeah,
It's the capital, bro. Like that's I don't, bro. Man, I could do a whole nother interview on that. You know what I'm saying? That's bro, that's crazy to me. And I tell you another sleeper, bro. Like another one is Bob Street.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Street
Yes, it
hard,
is.
bro. I mean, you see how I get emotional about this kind of stuff, bro. Cause bro, like when I see them, you know what I'm saying? I be cool. I shake their hand. Like they check on me more than anything, cause you know they know I'm from out, out the country.
Yeah.
They on, but I be in Jackson all the time though. Like, but yeah, bro, Street. Oh my God, bro. That man, bro, the Bob Street show. That's all people gotta do is listen to that, bro.
Yeah.
Like Coke, you listen to Coke, anything he rap on. You hear Coke talk, he cold, just the way he talk. But Coke Street, D Horton from Columbus.
D Horton.
Man, you ain't on D Horton, you gotta get on D Horton.
I gotta check him
That's
out.
my dog, bro. D Horton been going hard for a very long time. I think he in the A or something now though. But like them rappers, them the 3 rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jewel gonna get 4, cause
Okay. Shout out to Play Hips.
yeah, I can't even say Jewel though, cause that's like me being
like,
biased.
all right,
That's
we'll
like
take
me
you out.
Yeah,
It's
my
still,
bad.
you know what I mean.
I don't care if you mad. But who I said? Coke Street, Horton. I got 2 more.
2 more.
Dang, bro. Oh, them 2. The 2, boy, that crunch time, bro. Golly.
I ain't gonna let you use dollar either.
That's what I'm about to say. I can't say Dollar. Cause that much, man. Dollar done did so much for me, bro. Dog, man. Vegas.
Dono.
Yeah,
What's
Vegas.
happening?
Vegas.
Yes, sir.
I was tripping hard. I don't even know why I couldn't come up with that. But Vegas is,
Oh yeah, man. I still gotta get Vegas, so I just been so booked up.
bro,
there.
Vegas is tough. God. Like Vegas probably like the only person that I know can come up with a verse faster than I can.
Yeah.
Man, that dude writes so fast, man. He'll be done said something to you in the middle of him coming up with something and got a whole, and then when he don't mess up or nothing, bro. Like he just, man, that boy got a gift, bro. Like
Yes,
real.
sir. Shout out Vegas, man.
I got one more,
You got 1 more. Bring it on home.
bro. Man, who is it, man? Who do I have? It's so many people, bro, that I just want to name, but like I just gotta pick like a hard rapper that I just be like, when I hear him, I be like, dang, that boy ain't playing. But the next one, bro, man, bro, I don't even know, dog. I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna say Jamal Bradford, bro.
I thought. Oh, okay. I thought. What's your government name?
Oh no, no. Hey, that would have been slick. Damn, I ain't think of that, bro.
I have heard the name.
Yeah,
Jamal Bradford. Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Damn, the name show real close to mine too,
yeah.
bro. On everything. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, Bradford, bro. I heard this song he had. Dang, man, I can't even think of the name of the song because I'm on the spot. But bro, that man, his whole project was hard though. I think it dropped like 18, 19 or something. But like that's when I caught wind of. But I think Bush Cooper put me on him too. But yeah, bro.
Check you out, bro.
Yeah, hey, he hard, bro. He just dropped something too.
Okay.
It's hard, but the one I'm talking about before that, bro, that's the one, like getting on him, start there and come to that. Like, man,
I'll track it down.
He tough, bro. He tough.
Yes, sir. Key to the City podcast. Got the kinfolk, kcyoungbone, man.
Yeah,
we done had an interesting, intriguing conversation, boy. They might be my kinfolk for real. I ain't even bullshit.
On everything.
How can the people listen to your music, man? Follow you, support you? They might want to reach out for book you for shows. What's up?
Please do. Y'all, please. I want to do shows. Please. Please book me. Like, I ain't used to want to do shows. That's why a lot of people don't ask me to do them because I used to would turn them down, but like now I want to rap everywhere. Yeah, I want to rap everywhere now, bro. Especially I got 2 projects out that I'm proud of. I take them anywhere, so that really was my problem at first. I ain't feel like I had no music, like for real. But now it's all good. But yeah, man, it's KC, the letter KC, Young, Y-O-U-N-G, Bone, B-O-N-E. It's all one word on all social media. And but if you're searching for me on any streaming platform, you just put the little spaces in between KC, space, Young, space, Bone, and I'll pop up.
Yes, sir. Y'all go check him out, man. Support his latest project, Love Letter, and catch up on him if you ain't heard his music, man. He getting it in, for real. You know what it is? It's been another awesome, off the chain, banging episode with Key to the City podcast. I'm your kinfolk, Yoni. This is my kinfolk, kcyoungbone.
Yes, sir.
We out this thing, man. Peace. My boy.